Hi Stampers! Welcome to Great Inspirations. My name is Kim Tolbert and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today I have a sneak peek for you of some items that will be in the Stampin' Up! 2022 to 2023 annual catalog. And here's the catalog cover. And this catalog will go live on May 3rd, 2022. So I want to start with showing you a stamp set, and it is actually one of the host stamp sets that can be earned with Stampin' Rewards. And it's called Sit, Stay, Relax. And I thought these chair images with the cats and the dog sitting on the chairs were just so cute. And I really like the sentiments. Just sitting here thinking of you. You feel like home to me. Relish the day. Wish you were here. Missing you. And hi, friend. Just thought that was a really cute stamp set. Now the next stamp set is called Wild and Sweet. Nice wildlife set. I'm a sucker for anything with animals. And here's a sweet panda, a little koala, and a raccoon. I really like the artwork on this stamp set. And now I have a couple of bundles. The first one is the Wisteria Wishes bundle. As you can see, we have some wisteria flowers, and here is a stamp that you can do two-step stamping. Stamp this, then stamp this over it, and you'll get a little more dimension for your flowers. Here's the vine for the wisteria to hang from. Here are some stems, and then some great sentiments. Faith is about trusting. And then down here, even when you don't understand. So this would be great for the front of the card, and then even when you don't understand on the inside. And then happiness grows within, to a friend who's all kinds of wonderful, and hang in there. And I thought that was cute. You could have your wisteria vine and the wisteria and put, hanging down and put hang in there. But what I really like are these stems. And if you stamp your wisteria with the points going up onto this stem, to me, it looks like a flower that grows in Alaska called fireweed. It's really a real pretty flower, sort of a magenta color, and I just really liked it. And that is what this stamp reminded me of when you stamp it with the point side up onto the stems. And then, of course, this stamp set comes with dies. You can buy it as a bundle for a saving of 10%, or you can purchase them separately. But as you can see, all of the images do have dies to cut them out. And then there is this die right here. It's sort of a vine, and I really like that. I think that will be great on some cards. So there is the Wisteria Wishes bundle, Wisteria Wishes stamp set, and Wisteria dies. Now the next one is called Brood for You. A nice stamp set for guy cards, or cards for anybody, but of course we always think of guy cards and stamp sets that would be good for them that aren't flowery. So this one is really cute. We have the nice mug, the little Pilsner glass. To me, that almost looks like a brandy sniffer, but we'll see. You can use it for whatever you like. And this jug, I liked the jug. OL, yes, another round for your birthday. And I owe you one, or several. I thought that was cute. And then we do have the dies, the Brood dies. And I liked this. All these dies are really great, and they do cut out all these images. But I liked this one because you can die cut these and then place them in this stamped image here. And you don't have to color your beer or whatever you have in there. Or you could use this stamp to do the same. But I just really like that die. And of course I love that the jug image has a coordinating die. So that is the Brewed for You stamp set and the coordinating dies. Now here is some designer series paper. Let me take off my cheat sheet here. It's called He's the Man, and it actually goes with another suite in the catalog that I have not purchased yet. I believe it's called He's All That. But I did like this paper because look at this. It's 12 by 12, and there are 5 double-sided sheets, and then there are 2 sheets of die cuts. So it's a little different. But I like this because it has, like, you know, the beef, the pork. It has a cutting board. It has utensils. Just something really neat for guys who maybe like to barbecue or cook. Here's little flames. So there's that side. And then a more neutral side. This is Cajun Craze. And then this one, it has ties and bow ties and glasses and shoes, and then these little ribbons. And here's the back side. And then this one, all kinds of cars on that Cajun Craze with the crumb cake and the basic black. And then a very neutral crumb cake design on the back side. And then here is a nice neutral pattern. Diamonds with little circles in the center. And these Early Espresso and Basic Black. Another very neutral pattern. And this is really cute. The little campers and tents, some mountains, and some trees. And here's the back side. Little neutral, like Tattersall. And then here are the die cuts. Like I said, there's 2 pages of them. And they, let me tell you, they pop out nice and easily. That's why I put it on this cardboard, because they just pop right out. Here's one that says, "You make me hoppy," referring, of course, to the hops and the beer. And here's a cute little van with a surfboard. Here's some camping themed and barbecue themed. Just all kinds of things. You did it. And there's tools. I like this car. That's really neat. And of course, here's an elk. And the looking sharp. And then there are a couple of what I would call tags. And then there's this piece. It's like sort of a torn paper look. Those will be great additions to guy cards, I believe. I'm anxious to start playing with them. That is the He's the Man designer series paper. And then part of the suite that paper goes with is the rustic metallic adhesive back dots. They're very similar to some we had in the catalog, the mini catalog for the holiday time. But I think they're really pretty. Not just for guy cards, for anybody's card. I just really like the color. And now, the thing that I always look forward to in new catalogs, I want to introduce to you our new ink colors. And I need, like I said, I need to take my cheat sheets off of here. But there is a suite in the catalog called the Tea Boutique Suite. And it features all of the ink colors for 2022 through 2024. And in that suite is included a set of card bases and envelopes. And they're just really pretty. And I just can't think of a better way to show the new ink colors than to show you these. Here's the card. Now these are 4x6, I believe. I need to check that. And put that one back down there. This right here, this color represents one of the new ink colors called Starry Sky. It's a nice dark blue. It sort of reminds me of Blueberry Bushel, if you remember Blueberry Bushel. Here's a nice card and envelope, and there are 4 cards and 4 envelopes of each color. So that's 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So the next one is this really pretty color called Orchid Oasis. It's sort of a bluish lavender. And then we have Tahitian Tide, which reminded me of Tempting Turquoise, only I think this is a bit brighter than the Tempting Turquoise. And then the next one is Sweet Sorbet. And it's kind of a pinkish, reddish, orangey. It's similar to Watermelon Wonder, if you remember Watermelon Wonder. It's very pretty. And then this nice green, it's called Parakeet Party. And I just really like it. It's a nice, bright green. Now, here is the stamp set, the Cup of Tea stamp set. And of course, it has teacup dies that go with it. And this is part of that Tea Boutique suite. This is the bundle, the stamp set and the dies. And here are the dies that do cut out the teacups and the lemon or whatever citrus fruit you prefer that to be, as well as some of the greenery. And there's this tag that cuts that out. And then there are 2 smaller tag dies. And then, of course, the sentiments on this Cup of Tea stamp set. It's like, thank you for your friendship. You take care of yourself. Let's get together soon. Thank you. Sweet. I miss you. I just can't thank you enough. Enjoy. It's time for tea. Of course, a to and a from. And as you can see, some of these sentiments are smaller. They fit on this tag. And then there is one of the dies, I believe it's this one, that cuts out this little tag down here. So this is part of the suite that features all of the new in colors. And it also features this Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. And it's 6x6. And it has 4 sheets each of the colors, or each of the patterns. So here we go. There's some teacups, of course, with some greenery. And then the reverse side is this pretty pattern. Have some teapots. Some nice greenery coming right out of the teapot. And then the back side is this. More teacups. Here's the back side. More teapots. Here's the back side of the teapots. We have even more teapots. There's the little lemons in this one, some flowers. Here's the back side. And the lemons. Looks very summery, doesn't it? And then the back side of the lemons. Some of that pretty greenery. And the back side, more neutral color. I believe that's petal pink. And a floral pattern. Stripes. Another floral pattern. More stripes. And then this pretty floral pattern. In the back. And then little envelopes with flowers coming out of them. I thought that was a cute design. And more florals. And then the back side. Now, there's also some Designer Series paper, 6x6 Designer Series paper for the 2022 to 2024 in colors. So here is one design, and this is the back side. And here are the other two designs. And this is the Sweet Sorbet. And then this is the Tahitian Tide. And then the other two designs in the Tahitian Tide. And the Orchid Oasis. Of course, in the other two designs, the florals, the nice stripe. And then here is the Parakeet Party. And lastly, the Starry Sky. And then we have, in the in colors, some glimmer paper. Sort of an ombre look. Here's the Sweet Sorbet. Parakeet Party. Very sparkly. Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and the Starry Sky. And of course, there are all kinds of other in color items, as you can see. There's some ribbon, and it's glimmer ribbon, and it ties fairly easily. And it comes in all 5 colors. This happens to be the Sweet Sorbet. So there's that. And of course the Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and the Starry Sky. We have the Stampin' Up markers. And then of course the blends. The light and the dark, and they do come packaged together. You get 2 of them for $9. There's the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide. And I'm going to get these all mixed up, I know, because look how close those are. This is the Starry Sky, the dark and the light. This is the dark Orchid Oasis, and this is the light. But look how close those two are. So I'm going to have to pay a lot of attention. But they're very pretty. I have used them a little, as you can see. I even was able to get some of the ink on my hands. And I have washed my hands, but need to wash them again. And then, of course, here are the ink pads. And that's our Sweet Sorbet, the Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and the Starry Sky. And I got the cardstock, but I didn't bring it over here. But here is my, I do this every year. I just kind of compare. Here's the cardstock, the ink pads, the Stampin' Up markers, and the Stampin' Blends. I didn't leave very much space there to put the sample for the ink pad, but I think you can get the idea. I really think these colors are a great addition to the colors that we have. They're nice, they're bright, they're really fresh. So, those are some of the things we have to look forward to in 2022 through 2023 from the Stampin' the Stampin' Up annual catalog. Now, as far as samples, using the stamp sets and the dies, I will be doing a blog post and a video on those as the days go by. But for right now, I just wanted to give you a nice overview of what's coming up. And I just want to really thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, stamp happy.